that right? Alright, if this connect the live go, yes, so it's supposed to work, right? It's not gonna shock me. No, I get shocked. Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Technicational. My name is Peyton Wilmot, and today we're going to be talking about smart switches, smart bulbs, and the purpose of them. Now, actually looking to where I'm actually, right? In there is dark, and sometimes you actually in the middle of going home and reaching your yard, you wish some of the lights them would actually stay on or come on before you reach, so you don't have to fumble up in the dark. Now, the aim of smart switches and smart bulbs is that you can operate these things remotely. You can switch them off and on from your smartphone or a smart device, tablet or whatsoever. But there's one problem with that. And that is to put a smart switch in your yard, the switch outlet has to have ground, neutral, and live. And if you live in Jamaica, you realize most switches only have live and grounds. So here comes the problem. To actually put smart switches in your yard, you have to go probably run a neutral wire through your yard, which going to take a technician to do that. Thus, we have smart bulbs, which we're going to test and see how effective they are right now. So here we have the Nexxt Smart WiFi LED bulb, and the feature list for this is pretty decent. You can use it with Google Assistant, or you can use it with Alexa, and Alexa is like the Amazon version of Google Assistant. Never used it before, but we're going to see if we can set this bulb up and see what it can do and if it's actually for you. Now, to be honest, I wanted to see how it would work if you had multiple of these bulbs, so I didn't just get one to review, I got two. So let's open the box and see what you get inside. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really have high hopes to see a lot of stuff in here. The box small, plus it's a bulb. What else can you get with a smart bulb except the bulb? Definitely not a USB cable. But anyhow, let's see what we get. So as I expected, you get the smart bulb and a user manual, which is just a card, nothing else. So if you take a closer look at the Nexxt Smart WiFi LED bulb, you will definitely mistake this for a normal LED bulb. It's pretty small, can hold in the palm of your hand, and it doesn't look pretty smart. And it's also made of mostly plastic. Literally mostly plastic. So it's time to test the Nexxt Smart WiFi LED bulb. And this is a broad-based receptacle. This is what you will find in your house, in the roof, on the side of the wall. And don't mind the wires hanging out of it. I actually had to wire it myself. Hopefully it work. Of course, you see me I wire it at the beginning of the video. Alright, so you screw it in and it's supposed to light. It's supposed why not light there?
It don't look like it plug in, you know.
Then why you not just
plug
in the damn thing?
You never tell me to plug it in, brother.
Jeez,
John, brother.
David still not light. White not light.
Me look like one electrician to you.
Okay folks, so we seem to be having some technical difficulties. Just give me like a minute to actually rectify this problem and get this up and running. I don't understand it though. I'm sure so the wire them connect properly. It I get current? I wonder, but I don't have no tester. Probably I can use my tongue and test if current is there. Alright, let me try. Squid game!
Fatality.
So note to self, tongue, broad base, current, receptacle, bad, in, start, review, back in again. Okay, so we're going to give this one more go. I've tested everything. Yes, there is current in the broad base receptacle, and yes, it plugs into the wall, and we're going to screw this in and hopefully it works. Please work. Yes. Okay, so it lights. Now the first thing, hold on, what the, oh yes, I remember this. Now the fact that it's blinking means that current is going into it and it's in pairing mode. So now you download the application to your cell phone and actually pair this bulb with the phone. So connecting the smart LED bulb to your smartphone is pretty easy. All you have to do is just download the Nexxt Smart Home app and select the smart Wi-Fi LED bulb from a list of items. I have to say, this is a pretty simple process, and in a matter of minutes you're up and running and ready to actually use the Nexxt Smart Wi-Fi LED bulb. So the bulb has stopped blinking, thank God. This means that you actually paired it properly to the smartphone, and now you can use the application to control the bulb from anywhere in the world and do other stuff that we're going to test out right now. So moving to the application on the phone, it gives you a lot of features. Yeah, it gives you the ability to set the brightness of the bulb anywhere between 2% and 100%. It also gives you the ability to set the color temperature from cool to warm. It gives you the ability to set schedules, when the bulb turn on, when the bulb turn off. You can manually turn off and turn on the bulb without the automation, and you can set these features for individual bulbs separately. So probably you don't know this, but I'm a bit of a skeptic. I don't really actually take what you see on boxes or on packaging and say, this is what it say it do, so it must can do it. If I don't test it, people, I am not going to tell you say it work. So with this bulb, I definitely wanted to know how it work if you and the bulb dep on the same Wi-Fi network, or if you dep on a different network, or the bulb dep on a different network, how long it take to turn on and off, and if it can use through LTE mobile, because most people are going to use it when they're actually on the road for turn on the light of your yard before you reach it. So in testing this, I realized a couple of things. So the first thing I realized while testing is that the bulb and the smart device you're using to control the bulb, both of them have to have internet. It doesn't matter if you're on the same Wi-Fi network. If there's no internet, the two of them not going to communicate, which is a bummer, because we live in a Jamaica where, yeah, the internet providers here are lousy, to say the least. The next thing I actually witnessed for myself is that if you have poor internet connection either at the bulb end or on the smartphone end, it will take up to 10 minutes for anything you change on the app to register on the bulb. The thing is though, once the internet is working properly on the Wi-Fi LED bulb side and on your phone, the process is just instantaneous to control the bulb. I was actually running my smartphone on LTE Flow network, and the Wi-Fi LED bulb was on a Digicel network, and everything worked in matter of seconds, instantaneously. Turning off and on the bulb, changing the color temperature, it was no problem. So we're at the part where I give you my final thoughts. And my final thoughts on the smart Wi-Fi LED bulb from Nexxt is pretty simple. This is definitely an option for persons who are looking for a smart bulb or smart switches, or want to have the ability to turn on certain lights in your house before you reach home. It is definitely an option for persons who want smart switches, but you're in the boat that I am in, where your switch circuit is not wired with a neutral wire. This is definitely an alternative that you can use. There are some drawbacks though, and one of which is that you have to make sure that you have internet access for the bulb and the device that you're using to control the bulb at all times, even if you're in the same house on the same network. The next thing I want to add is that this bulb actually got pretty heated pretty quick. I mean, this is kind of hotter than most LED bulbs I actually use. And taking that into account, I have to wonder how long will it last with this totally plastic body? Anyhow, if you're interested in the Nexxt Smart LED Wi-Fi bulb, you can pick it up at Royale Computers and Accessories in the Pavilion Mall. They have this, they have laptops, they have monitors, they have UPS, they have everything for your smart home need. So that's it for the review, folks. I really do thank you for watching the video right to the end, and if you're not subscribed, please do, and if you like the video, please smash that thumb button, give me a like, it really does help the channel, and tell your friends. The more subscribers, the more stuff I can do like this, and probably I can do more giveaways. It's been a while, hasn't it? Anyhow, this is Peyton for Technicational signing out, and until next time, peace.
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when the sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.